Excerpt from the diaries of the orc named Packmaster Shayak. 343 moons after the great storm. I should have felt it. The wind stood eerily still that night, as if even nature dared not breathe. Then I saw them, tracks wide as my forearms sunk deep into the sand as though an ancient monster had devoured the very earth. 3 claws, sharp, lethal. Urguta, she was the finest of my hunters, fierce, proud, swift, now only a memory, soaked in blood, no bones, no screams, only darkness, and one single pool, crimson and silent, a sign of its coming. It had slipped past us, past me, beneath our feet, silent as death. I felt like a pup, outwitted and mocked. I swore to her spirit I would bring it down, and to myself, I vowed I'd never be blind again. 344 moons after the great storm. Morning brought no solace, only blistering heat. But then, there, on the ridge, motionless as a statue, it was there. Its eyes blazed, liquid fire in the sockets of a beast. It looked straight at me, no fear, no flinch, only pride. Yes, it was challenging me. No words, no motion, just presence. I raised my war mace, my heart thundered. "I will kill you, beast," I roared. But deep inside, I knew this was no mere creature. This was a shadow born of war and madness. 345 moons after the great storm, I'd stood watch. It didn't matter. Rago, rock of my pack, strong, steady, and gore-slick, his hound deadly and loyal. Now, both gone. No noise, no scent, only blood. I burned with rage, not just for their death, but because I hadn't seen it coming. Again, my teeth ground together. I was no leader, just a fool, blinded by pride. 347 moons after the great storm, Garl Bloodmaul has chosen her path. She seeks vengeance on an old enemy, Ireth. I will ride with her, but my thoughts, they are never clear, because it's there. I feel it, at my back, in my thoughts. Even in sleep I lie awake, every muscle coiled, ears tuned to the wind. It's a game to him, and I am the bone he means to take. 348 moons after the great storm. It came at night. I smelled it before I saw it. My heart beat like war drums. It approached. I swung my mace. Hit! It howled. Fled! Its silhouette vanished into the dunes. I chased it, but the desert drank my strength. I fell, cursed, and yet a spark flickered inside me. I had drawn blood. The hunter was wounded. 349 moons after the great storm. 3 days I tracked it. Each step burned. My body screamed for rest, but my fury kept me moving. As the sun dipped below the horizon, I saw it. It had fallen upon a huge tusk bull, a giant of the steppes, a beast few dared challenge. But it shredded it, claws slicing through hide, jaws crushing the throat, a slaughter, savage, and somehow beautiful. I watched, froze, knew this was it, now or never. I attacked. It turned, ready, as if it had expected me. We clashed, its body a whirlwind of power and instinct, each bite aimed for my throat. It didn't fight for survival, it fought to end me. I read its moves, used every trick I knew, almost drove it to leap, but it adapted. Too fast, it changed rhythm, went for my legs, tried to rip my weapon free. It wasn't a dumb beast, it was a mind, a strategist in flesh and fury. I knew it will try one last strike, a final leap. I was ready. When it came, I caught it, arms around its neck, legs locking its shoulders. We crashed, stone, pain, blood. I gripped, wrestled its fury. I didn't yield, not this time. It slowed, weakened, until it stopped. At dawn, I let go. It didn't rise. Instead, it stepped closer, licked my wounds, and vanished. I sat there breathing hard. I knew I had tamed it, not with chains, not with cruelty, but with strength and with respect. I named it Krokhad the Throatripper, after the land that bore it and the way it kills. 353 moons after the great storm. Garrow Bloodmaul says it hails from Ireth. They made this beast and then caged it. Fools. They tried to control a masterpiece. That power should never be chained. I feel my rage boil. I want Ireth to burn to ashes and dust. 413 moons after the great storm. I've trained it for over 50 moons, and I've seen it fight. Its bites are like snapping bear traps. Its will, unbreakable. Even mace blows to its skull can't bring it down. And it obeys me. Only me. For now. But I see it in its eyes. One day it will test me. It will challenge me. And when that day comes, we'll see if I'm still the alpha. Which tales from Teleria do you want to hear next? Just let me know in the comments. And if you like the stories, I would be very happy about a like or a subscription. That way you support me and this channel.